To understand Islam and the Muslim world more, buy my book, The Curse of God, Why I Left Islam. Available in all your favorite online bookstores.
All right, folks, this is Harris Sultan, the ex-Muslim atheist, and welcome to another episode of Sultan's House of Sin. I've been talking about this for the last few weeks now, as you guys would have noticed, and a lot of other people have noticed that too. And my viewership of my English channel has gone up as well because I'm focusing on what's happening in Pakistan. And I think I have a responsibility to do that because I am a Pakistani. I know it's hard to believe, but there's some cool ones and smart ones too. Although we're in minority, but we do exist. Okay, so I showed you how with the murder of that US citizen in Peshawar court, he got killed over blasphemy charges. Apparently Muhammad came to the dream of this kid and he literally gave him the gun and then he shot him. Turned out to be wrong. There was a lawyer involved. And then Pakistan's top actress was charged with blasphemy for having a little photo shoot, dancing photo shoot, twirling photo shoot inside of a mosque, charged with blasphemy. And the government is trying to cover it up ever since because, it's embarrassing. And then last week I told you about Madhvi Sharma, the feminist, a female activist living in America, made a joke about Jesus. Again, charge her with blasphemy, hang her. We're seeing the increasing frequency of these things. Temples were destroyed, and new temples were not being allowed to be built. So Pakistan is getting further and further pushed towards extremism. And I said that, and I'm saying that again. There will be a lot more of these incidents will be happening in the coming weeks and months, unless government does something about this black law of blasphemy. But this is a snowball effect. Now they have charged up this society so much over this blasphemy issue that they can't even reverse this kind of a law. Unless they hang people, these people will keep demanding more and more blood. So I think the iron fist of the government has to come down, but I don't think government is strong enough to do that. They're not going to tackle this issue. They're not going to abolish the law. They're not going to soften the law. But as a result, more and more incidents like this are going to happen. So I have a video. I'm not going to play it because I didn't put English subtitles on it. So this is a Shia guy, and now there was a Twitter trend against him as well. There were at one stage 100,000 tweets were made about him. Arrest Asif Raza Shakir 298A, which is again another form of blasphemy law. He's a Shia. Blasphemy. Now Sunnis are going after Shias. I said it last time, it's a part of Shia's faith that they don't believe in the first three caliphs, Abu Bakr, Umar, and Uthman. It's a part of their faith that they criticize those guys. And in their private gatherings, they literally abuse the first three companions of the Prophet. That's the difference. That's why the Shias and the other ones are Sunnis. They believe Ali should have been the first and only caliph, first caliph. And then it should have gone from the family of Prophet. And they believe that Abu Bakr, Umar, and Uthman conspired against Ali, there's some truth in that too. So that's a part of their faith. So he made a video where he was criticizing Abu Bakr, and he said Abu Bakr was a kafir because all these political differences he had with the daughter of the Prophet, Fatima. And the whole Pakistan erupted And in the past 72 years, they've been doing that for the past 72 years, but nothing had happened. But why is it happening now? It's happening now because you have charged up Pakistani society so much over this blasphemy issue that there's no way out. And that's not only just this Shia guy. Have a look at the next one. This guy is a Sunni Hafiz Quran. Hafiz means he knows the Quran off his heart. He got killed by his own friend who was a fellow security guard, and he shot him over insulting Islam, some sort of blasphemy. It's not clear what exactly did he say. So Muslims are killing each other over blasphemy now. I've said it before. In 1947, Ahmadis, Sunnis, and Shias, they conspired against India and they carved out Pakistan. That's what they did. After Pakistan was formed, Sunnis and Shias conspired against Ahmadis, and now Ahmadis are outcast. And now Sunnis, all sects of Sunnis, are now conspiring against Shias. And recently, as I said, in Pakistan's largest province, Punjab, there was a law passed called Protection of the Foundations of Islam, which said that you can't criticize the four companions. as I said, Shia's faith is a part of their faith. They don't like the first three caliphs, so they do criticize them, and that's why there's this movement against Shias like him, and that's going to keep happening. It's not just going to be Asia Bibi or some poor Christian or a Hindu person. They're too scared. They don't even open their mouths. Now they're going to start killing each other, and that's what's happening. There's a meme where they say the last Muslim on on earth, he's got a sword in his foot, and he's got one sword in his hand, and he's fighting amongst with himself. And that's what it shows. That's what they're doing. They're just killing. There's this insatiable desire to murder people over 7th century fairy tales. These are fairy tales. I'm sorry, we're not going to soften it. We're not going to sugarcoat your bullshit.
To help me produce more videos like these, support me on Patreon or PayPal.